Hi, everybody. It's about time to talk about why Obama will win the next election, hands down. You know, if you look at the approval rate of the previous presidents in the years, the economy wasn't that determinant. Also, there was not such a huge involvement in people in politics as we have right now. I mean, starting with Obama and then the Tea Party and so on, the involvement of the American into politics is much higher than before. It's a European level right now, almost a European level. So it's not easy to find a candidate that had an approval rate of 60-70%, as it was with Clinton, with Reagan at a certain point, even with Bush after the 9/11. And it will not happen again. It will not happen again because every candidate and every president will be under scrutiny for whatever things they do. And everybody in this country is never happy of anything. So it's hard to find someone that will satisfy the 100% of what American wants every freaking day, no matter what, and no matter if it's possible to get it. That's for sure. Because unfortunately, this is the country in which everybody wants everything in 3 seconds, even if it's not possible, even if it's actually totally impossible. So, and the demonstration for this, if you look at the approval rates of the famous tea baggers governors in Indiana, in Wisconsin, in Ohio, in Florida, Pennsylvania, we are in the order of the 30% right now. And that's where the one that the Tea Party will say, oh, now the situation will change. Because you need to have a plan. Now people want to see your plan. No matter what you think about Obama, it could be yes, it could be no. I'm a total liberal. Actually, there are some of the politics of Obama that I don't like, but in the United States I totally understand, because you have to compromise in this country, otherwise you go nowhere. You have to find a solution, otherwise you go nowhere. Otherwise there will be someone that will put a stop, that will put a sign and say, no, I don't want to go on. Because people, they don't want compromise in the United States. They think that everybody thinks it is right. So if someone doesn't compromise, we go nowhere in this country. So who is paying for that? Obama, because Obama is trying to put together the right and the left and trying to find a solution, and nobody is happy about that. So you really think that people are angry with Obama, angry to Obama? Actually, to be honest, yes, of course, you got the racists, you got the people on the Tea Party and so on, that just because he's a black president, just because he's Obama, just because he's all the bullshit about conspiracy theory, the Alex Jones on one side and so on. Yes, of course, you have these people. But also the left is unsatisfied because they would like to have the moon, and Obama cannot bring the moon. But if we were rational people, as we should be, we are mature and grown-up people as we should be, we can analyze that actually Obama got a lot during these 3 years, a lot more than any other president in the United States. And the most important thing is that he didn't bring down the economy. Actually, the economy is recovering. He didn't bring down healthcare. Actually, now people have more opportunities to be covered with healthcare. Is perfect? Is universal healthcare? Is public option? No, of course not. I mean, remember, you can complain with Obama, but when you have a law in this country that you need to have 60 votes in the Senate to do whatever, even if you have 60 Democrats, remember there will be a good percentage of these Democrats that are fucking moderate, and they are at the service of the corporation, as all the other Republicans and all the other libertarians on the other side of the aisle. So what are you surprised? So blaming Obama, I don't think is smart. Try to blame yourself for who you're voting to. Try to blame yourself and try to understand that now, during these years, Obama actually did a kind of a good job reducing the unemployment rate and creating conditions for the private sector to go up. And what's happened in the moment in which we were hiring people finally and the economy was in the right direction at the beginning of this year? You idiots voted to elect tea baggers, libertarians, and other nut jobs like this. And what you got now, you have 450,000 public employees laid off, and more to come, and more to come. People that will lose job, people that will go on food stamp, people that will not produce anymore because they will be looking for jobs, they are not buying the goods, the economy is going down again. Thank you guys, you did a very good job. Thumbs up. You're really stupid. Not really, really stupid. You got what you want. You were against big government. Well, you got huge government state level. You should be satisfied. Now they are limiting your freedom. They are against minority, against women's rights. You should be happy about that. And now that we're moving towards fascism. I mean, I know a little bit about fascism as Italian. My family is anti-fascist. My uncle was tortured and killed by the fascists. We know what the corporation did and why Mussolini was the puppet of the corporation in Italy in the 30s. Well, guys, you are doing the same. Congratulations. You're really good in that. And you're really good and masochist to fuck yourself up. Great job, guys. And what else? You're losing job for teachers. Education is going down. No competition, no export. I mean, just look around. Finland is #1 in education. America is now between Uganda and Pakistan as social inequality, like third world country. I mean, Azerbaijan is better than them. I mean, are you joking? Are you really serious? 38 in healthcare. Where is the American dream? I mean, and you continue to vote for this nut job? These people that are raising taxes, that are cutting tax to billionaires, they are even give tax cuts to oil companies. I mean, with all the profits that they have, instead to turn towards the 21st century, we are going backwards. Really, riding dinosaurs like the evangelical things? You really believe this bullshit? Guys, wake up. Don't complain. I mean, you can hate Obama as much as you want. You can say he's a nigger, is a man coming from Kenya, whatever invention. That even you can say that Osama bin Laden has not been killed. That is another conspiracy theory. Because you are not able to face the problems. You hide behind conspiracy theory because you are so childish, so immature, so stupid, that what you looking for is just to avoid to really analyze and solve the problems of this country. Because you don't know the solution. That's what Obama instead has. He proposed solutions and wants to discuss with other people to have solutions. But you guys, you that complain, you can have conspiracy theory, you birther, you teabaggers, you libertarians, you have no freaking solutions for the economy. You have no freaking solution for infrastructure. You have no freaking solution for education. And the worst part of it, that whatever you propose, and whatever you proposed in the last years, in these years, every time it's been used, put in place in country like Chile, in country like Indonesia, in country like Iran with the Shah, and then on and on and on during the Reagan era, and then with the Bush era, you failed. The deficit went up, unemployment rate went up, people lost job, more and more a country moving towards corporatism, less and less capitalist. What do you think capitalism means? I mean, capitalism is, and socialism cannot be things that can go by themselves. They have to compromise in one another. Socialism the socialist communism and so on, it brings to totalitarian kind of countries. Capitalism, if it's not controlled, becomes corporatism because it's based on greed. You really believe that people in capitalism, in the capitalist society, they are human beings that really care about other people. They care about their own interest. And if they can step on other people's feet, they will do it. So if you don't control capitalism, if you don't associate social services, if you don't put regulations, the greed will kill yourself, will eat you alive, because this is the basis of capitalism, greed. What I'm saying is that not that capitalism is wrong. Actually, that's the reason why it works so well in countries like Germany, like Norway, because it's a compromise between social services for everybody. It's a regulated capitalism, so you've got a huge competition, huge export, huge wealth, no criminality, no poverty. That's the reason why you can compromise. You create a sort of hybrid society that works. Not here in the state. In the state is going down. It's going down thanks to your stupidity to continue to vote in a masochist way for people to limit your freedom and increase your taxes. But you call the other guy, Obama, the one that is got big government. But these guys that really are implementing big government, because they're the one that really fire people, these guys, no, these are good people. How stupid you can be. Do you really believe that this is the solution? You don't know the solution. You don't even try to have a solution. Your solution is to create another conspiracy theory. Because you are so insecure, so childish, you are not able to find a freaking solution. You are not able to have nuts and say, okay, let's sit together and see what we have to do because we are going down. No, you think about yourself. Thinking that because you just defending your personal interest, you solve the problem of the country. Really? You are that stupid? Okay, I believe that Obama really will win this election, with hands down. And in the last possible hypothesis that he will not win the election, I can assure you, you lose. Because once you have a rational person finally as a president, a person that thinks, a person that even pay personally his own capital, personal capital, in terms of being likable to everybody and being hated from the right and being not approved from the left, well, you lose because you don't bring any freaking useful alternative. That's the point. You have to learn how to compromise. You have to understand in which country you are. If I were in Europe, and Obama behaved like he's behaving in the United States, I would say, no, I don't want that. I don't need that. But in the United States, the way you think, the way you want the country, the way you believe things are going, and the way this country is structural, there is no practically in which when you have an election, people there is no public investment for the election, but there is all private investment. And now with the Supreme Court that allowed every freaking corporation to put money in the election. Oh yes, you call it freedom? Hey guys, grown fucking up. You're fucked. So please think twice next election. All these puppets that are around, including Rand Paul, including Ron Paul, they are puppets. Do you think they are serious? Oh yes, I agree with him about the Fed. I agree with him also about living in Afghanistan. But the point is that I don't trust him. I cannot trust a person that doesn't have an economic plan. He just wants to privatize everything. They tried. They did it. They did it in Chile. The School of Chicago did it in Chile with Pinochet. They put in place a dictator and the economy went down. At the point that even a dictator had to nationalize his own copper and things, otherwise the economy was into total disaster. So you are bringing nothing on the table of the economy. You are losers. Wake up, America. Don't listen to losers. Grow up. Look around. There are a lot of examples in the world that work. Really work and well. Don't be selfish. Don't be arrogant. Don't let people to say you are the usual fucking American.